just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside Nesmith. 4 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Pass to Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Now here's Mathurin. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Nifty move. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Here's the 3. And Indiana misses again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Nembhard.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
On the wing, Nembhard. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Siakam, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Back to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Caruso outside. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Williams. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Williams from long range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Toppin. Pacers trail by 7. And here's McConnell. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's deflected.
Boy, impressive defense from Toppin. Tries on the pipe, send it back.
Poke loose. And stolen by Caruso. Throws it up high.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Williams. Neesmith's shot is off. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. SGA working through contact inside.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
A minute 42 left in the first half. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They grab their own miss. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Turner. Here's Siakam. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over McConnell. It's hauled in by McConnell. Nembhard outside to the paint. Here's Nesmith. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Nesmith. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 8. High post Siakam. Nembhard outside. Turner inside. Nembhard outside. Siakam left side. The 3. The shot by Nembhard no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Dort's shot is good.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
It's Dort on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. So Dort's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside for Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dort for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Looking to win the run. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck and get past you. What a pretty dribble drive.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Oh, deflected. Dort with a steal.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake. You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the three in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Here's Nembhard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
He's off on the first. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits. Well, you love when Siakam is affecting the game with defensive plays. Anticipation leads to transition.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Goes back up. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Nembhard outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And that one misses. All right, Doris, where do you think Haliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Pacers trail by 11. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. To the middle. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Here's Mathurin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Mathurin's got 7 points.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses the layup. Toppin outside. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Dort. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. So Dort's got 11 in the second half. Pacers trail by 11. McConnell from outside. Counted from distance. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Holmgren, high post. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Thunder leading by 9. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
He's off on the second. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Williams from long range. Indiana with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, hey! How about that?
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Halliburton outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. The first one falls.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Williams on the wing. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Pacers trail by 15. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Outside for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Nesmith on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Nembhard outside. Dort with a steal. 11 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. Dort's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Right into the rise and fire up the dribble. Ooh, Dort, that is nice.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. Haliburton outside. From downtown. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Williams with it. The 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Back to Haliburton. No good from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Haliburton. Now here's Siakam. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Again, Haliburton missing. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
With the floater. No good. And
GG's,
so
bro.
Oklahoma
GG's.
City takes this one
GG's.
and by a big margin. Boy, this